Wysteria, energy, twister.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Saints of Brittany in the Legends of Britany. We're now on St Nicholas. One very interesting and curious saint is St Nicholas, whose cult cannot be traced to any Christian source, and who is most probably the survival of some pagan divinity. He is especially the saint of seafaring men, and is believed to bring them good luck, asking nothing in return save that they shall visit his shrine whenever they happen to pass. This is somewhat dilapidated chapel at Landivine, of which the seamen seem to show their appreciation, if one may judge from the fact that the little path leading up to it is exceedingly well worn. St Bieuzy. St Bieuzy was a friend and disciple of St Gildas. Flying from England at the coming of Saxons, they crossed to Brittany and settled there. And it does say flying from England, but it means fleeing. They fled England. But, that's how they worded it, so. One of their favourite retreats being the exquisite La Roche-sur-Blave, where they took up their abode in the shadow of a great rock and built a rough wooden shelter. The chapel there shows the bell of St Gildas, and by the river is a great boulder, hollowed like a chair, where Bieuzy was wont to sit and fish. St Bieuzy, however, possessed, it says, thaumaturgical resources of his own, having the gift of curing hydrophobia, and the hermitage of La Roche-sur-Blave became so thronged by those seeking his aid that only by making a private way to the top of the great rock could he obtain respite to say his prayers. The gift of his was the cause of his tragic death. One day, as he was celebrating Mass, the servant of a pagan chief ran into the chapel, crying out that his master's dogs had gone mad, and demanding that Bieuzy should come immediately and cure them. Bieuzy was unwilling to interrupt the sacred service, and displeased at the irreverence of the demand. And the servant returned to his master, who rushed into the chapel, and in his savage frenzy struck the saint such a blow with a sword that he cleft his head in twain. The heroic saint completed the celebration of Mass, the sword still in the wound, and then, followed by the whole congregation, he walked to the monastery of Rouse, where he received the blessing of his beloved St Gildas, and fell dead at his feet. He was buried in the church, and a fountain at Rouse was dedicated to him. It is satisfactory to note that the entire establishment of his murder of the saint is said to have perished of hydrophobia. Well, that's interesting indeed. So there are two more saints from the Legends of Britany. And I will see you here next time for more saints from Brittany. And thank you so much for listening. Please hit that like. Share if you can, it does help. And also consider subscribing if you are not yet subscribed. Thank you very much. Many blessings.
Wysteria, energy, twister.